That day, Tokyo was enveloped in the sparkling lights of the city that never sleeps. However, in the midst of the hustle and bustle of the Japanese capital, hidden a story that stole the attention of millions of ARMY around the world. This is a story about Jimin, who can't hide his sadness, and Jungkook, whose secret is slowly unraveling. An emotional narrative that portrays the other side of these two global icons. Jimin was seen standing at Haneda Airport, dressed in casual clothes but still exuding an aura of celebrity. The keen eyes of loyal fans waiting for him immediately caught something different. Normally, Jimin was known for his cheerful smile, but that day, that smile seemed faded. His eyes look a little puffy, as if signaling a sleepless night or perhaps tears falling endlessly. The fans who greeted her at the airport brought not only placards and gifts, but also the hope of seeing their idol smile. However, Jimin seemed wrapped up in his own thoughts. His pace was slow, and he occasionally lowered his head. This small gesture did not go unnoticed by the ARMY, which immediately filled social media with speculation and concern. Jimin and Jungkook stay at one of the most luxurious five-star hotels in Tokyo. Although their rooms were separated, the atmosphere on the floor where they were staying was heavy. One of the hotel staff, who asked not to be named, said Jimin spent more time in the room. In fact, he refused the offer of dinner with the other staff. That night, Jimin posted a short message on Weber's "Long night. I hope everything's okay." This message, while simple, sparked thousands of comments from fans. ARMY tries to appease his idol with loving messages. However, some are wondering, what is really going on behind the scenes? On the other hand, Jungkook seems to be out of the hotel more often. At first, this was taken for granted. After all, Jungkook is known for his energy that always wants to explore. However, ARMY starts to feel something strange when Jungkook is spotted in some locations not usually visited by celebrities. He was caught on camera in a small cafe in Harajuku district alone. Several eyewitnesses revealed that Jungkook seemed very focused on talking to someone over the phone. The session lasted quite a long time, and Jungkook's expression fluctuated from a small smile to a serious look. Videos and photos of this moment immediately circulated on social media, giving rise to various theories from fans. Is this about a solo project? One of the ARMY speculated on Twitter. Or maybe something happened between the members? Others added. The next day, Jimin and Jungkook finally appeared together in a photo session in a Tokyo city park. Although both appear professional in front of the camera, there are small moments that do not go unnoticed. During the break in shooting, Jimin is seen talking seriously with Jungkook. Jimin's face showed a rarely seen expression, like a mixture of worry and firmness. Jungkook, on the other hand, just nodded slowly. This moment was recorded by a fan who happened to be on site. The short video immediately went viral with the hashtag #JungkookInTokyo. Many speculated that the conversation had to do with a secret Jungkook was hiding. The culmination of all this happened on their last night in Tokyo. Jimin and Jungkook went live via Weverse to greet ARMY. The broadcast began in a relaxed atmosphere, with them talking about Tokyo's weather and their favorite foods. However, in the middle of the broadcast, Jimin suddenly fell silent for a moment. He said, "I have a lot to say, but I don't know how to begin." Jungkook, who was sitting next to him, looked agitated. "Young, maybe this is not the right time," he said in a soft tone, trying to stop Jimin. However, Jimin continued, "I just want you to know that we always try to give our best, even though sometimes we are human beings who have personal problems." The broadcast ended with a short message from Jungkook. "We love you, and we hope you believe in us." However, their expressions at the end of the broadcast left many question marks for fans. This story highlights the emotional dynamics behind the glitter of the K-pop world. Jimin, with his grief clearly read, and Jungkook, with secrets yet to be revealed, show that they are mere mortals who have to face great pressure. Tokyo becomes a silent witness of these moments, where emotions and secrets are intertwined in the lives of two big stars. ARMY, as always, continues to provide unconditional support. However, the big question remains, what really happened in Tokyo? Only time can give the answer. That day, Tokyo was enveloped in the sparkling lights of the city that never sleeps. However, In the midst of the hustle and bustle of the Japanese capital, hidden a story that stole the attention of millions of ARMY around the world. This is a story about Jimin, who can't hide his sadness, and Jungkook, whose secret is slowly unraveling. An emotional narrative that portrays the other side of these two global icons. Jimin was seen standing at Haneda Airport, dressed in casual clothes but still exuding an aura of celebrity. The keen eyes of loyal fans waiting for him immediately caught something different. Normally, Jimin was known for his cheerful smile, but that day, that smile seemed faded. His eyes look a little puffy, as if signaling a sleepless night or perhaps tears falling endlessly. The fans who greeted her at the airport brought not only placards and gifts, but also the hope of seeing their idol smile. However, Jimin seemed wrapped up in his own thoughts. His pace was slow, and he occasionally lowered his head. This small gesture did not go unnoticed by the ARMY, which immediately filled social media with speculation and concern. Jimin and Jungkook stay at one of the most luxurious five-star hotels in Tokyo. Although their rooms were separated, the atmosphere on the floor where they were staying was heavy. One of the hotel staff, who asked not to be named, said Jimin spent more time in the room. In fact, he refused the offer of dinner with the other staff. That night, Jimin posted a short message on Weverse, "Long night. I hope everything's okay." This message, while simple, sparked thousands of comments from fans. ARMY tries to appease his idol with loving messages. However, some are wondering what is really going on behind the scenes. On the other hand, Jungkook seems to be out of the hotel more often. At first, this was taken for granted. After all, Jungkook is known for his energy that always wants to explore. However, ARMY starts to feel something strange when Jungkook is spotted in some locations not usually visited by celebrities. He was caught on camera in a small cafe in Harajuku district alone. Several eyewitnesses revealed that Jungkook seemed very focused on talking to someone over the phone. The session lasted quite a long time, and Jungkook's expression fluctuated from a small smile to a serious look. Videos and photos of this moment immediately circulated on social media, giving rise to various theories from fans. Is this about a solo project? One of the ARMY speculated on Twitter. Or maybe something happened between the members? Others added. The next day, Jimin and Jungkook finally appeared together in a photo session in a Tokyo city park. Although both appear professional in front of the camera, there are small moments that do not go unnoticed. During the break in shooting, Jimin is seen talking seriously with Jungkook. Jimin's face showed a rarely seen expression, like a mixture of worry and firmness. Jungkook, on the other hand, just nodded slowly. This moment was recorded by a fan who happened to be on site. The short video immediately went viral with the hashtag #JungkookInTokyo. Many speculated that the conversation had to do with a secret Jungkook was hiding. The culmination of all this happened on their last night in Tokyo.